The AI models you implement today will be outdated in 6 months. Let's be honest, probably a lot sooner than that. This isn't hyperbole. It's just the reality of AI's breakneck evolution. Organizations that build monolithic AI systems designed to last for years are setting themselves up for painful, expensive overhauls or worse, competitive irrelevance. The solution isn't to have a perfect initial design. It's a design and architecture that assumes constant change through strategic refactoring. Let's talk about how to do that. Today's most successful AI implementations share a common characteristic. They're built from the ground up with refactoring in mind. These systems anticipate the need to evolve specific capabilities, replace models, and expand core services. Rather than treating change as an exception, they make it a central part of their design philosophy. The foundation for this approach is modular architecture, not in the traditional sense of interchangeable parts, but in the strategic separation of functions that evolve independently. Forward thinking organizations design AI systems with clear boundaries between data flow, model interaction, and user experience. This functional decoupling allows one area to change without destabilizing others. It creates the flexibility to adapt quickly without starting over. This mindset delivers practical benefits. When more capable language models emerge, teams can integrate them without rewriting entire systems. When better training techniques develop, data pipelines can be improved while leaving the customer facing experience intact. Refactoring becomes a strategy, not a symptom of failure. Crucially, this structure enables incremental ethical enhancements. As risks become clearer and new regulations take shape, teams can improve safety mechanisms without ripping apart the entire system. An AI implementation with built in capabilities that adapt doesn't just reduce costs, it protects reputations and helps ensure long term alignment with evolving ethical expectations. To make this work, a few things are essential. First, define interfaces between services in a way that stays stable, even as the internals shift. These interfaces act like a sort of contract, creating trust between different parts of the system so they can evolve independently. Second, build robust testing to verify that behavior stays consistent throughout any change. Without it, fear blocks progress and innovation stalls. One often overlooked area is prompt design. As models become more sophisticated, prompts must be refined to guide them effectively. Systems built for adaptability treat prompts as configuration, not hard coded behavior. This allows teams to update interactions as needed without rewriting logic, reducing fragility as the AI landscape shifts. This entire mindset mirrors agile values. Deliver something that works, then iterate and evolve it. Learn from feedback, respond to change, adapt with purpose. It's not about getting everything right up front, it's about building the capacity to evolve continuously while staying aligned with what users need and the organization values. That alignment extends beyond the technical. Teams that thrive in fast evolving AI environments share a common culture. They document decisions for future collaborators in mind, embrace learning over certainty, and share knowledge instead of hoarding it. These habits enable resilience when the ground shifts, and right now it's shifting constantly. From a competitive standpoint, this adaptability becomes a differentiator. Organizations that can rapidly integrate new capabilities gain an edge. Those locked into fragile systems fall behind. Refactoring isn't just cleanup, it's a strategic enabler that allows businesses to respond to market shifts, technological enhancements, and ethical responsibilities with confidence. And from a financial perspective, this kind of architecture protects your investment. Instead of rebuilding from scratch every time a change is needed, you evolve what you already have. You preserve what's working and improve what needs to be better. That's not just smart architecture, it's sound business. So, how do you know if your organization is ready to support this kind of adaptable AI architecture? Ask yourself, can your team upgrade an AI model without rebuilding everything around it? Can you modify how a capability behaves without touching unrelated functions? Are your teams encouraged to share what they've learned, or are they isolated from each other? If your answer is no to those questions, the good news is that you've identified exactly where you need to start. Begin by mapping out current or planned AI systems. Look for signs of tight coupling, where a small change in one area risks breaking others. Redesign those connections so that each service can stand on its own. And most importantly, align your team's mindset around the idea that today's system is only the beginning, not because it's broken, because it is alive. And like anything alive, it needs to evolve. In the age of AI, it's not the strongest systems that survive, it's the ones that can change the fastest, the most resilient. So, if I were designing an AI system today, I wouldn't aim for perfection. I'd build something that could grow, something ready for to refactor. So, how is your organization approaching AI implementations? Are you building for longevity or adaptability? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your insights might help others navigate this landscape more effectively. And if you'd like to learn more about cross functional teams and how to avoid working in silos, click one of these. I'll be happy to tell you all about it.